Hey guys and gals, how you doing? Kevin Hokoana here. I want to take a minute and talk to you about the EIDL program. That program where you're supposed to get $1,000 to $10,000 if you were in the gig economy, if you were an Uber driver, if you have an LLC, if you get 1099 income. That program, I want to talk about that for a minute because we kind of got thrown for a loop on that one today. And I don't think many of you are going to be very happy about that. But I will say this. Stay to the end because we're going to talk a little bit about the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. It's another program that's designed to get $600 a week in your pocket for 39 weeks. And a lot of people are talking about that. I want to make sure you understand what's going on with it and what states are opened up and actually giving that out right now, because a lot of states aren't giving that money out and some are. So let's dive into this. So if you're like one of the millions of people that are out there that are trying to go ahead and get that EIDL loan, what we found out today was no matter how many times you scrolled down on this page, went to apply for the loan here and clicked on it, it just refreshed the page over and over again. Well, come to find out that at about 6:16 p.m. today, guess what? The Small Business Administration came out and they said, hey, look, we are unable to accept new applications for the program, and applicants who have already submitted the application will continue to be processed. Basically, they had so many people that put in applications last time that they're going to work through those first. And once they work through those, then they'll go ahead and maybe reopen it up if the funding is there or if they don't run out of money. It's dependent on how much money they have and how long it's going to take them to process these. Okay, so the ones that were been in the queue, so if you already applied, then cross your fingers and hope you get it. If you haven't applied yet, I'll keep you updated on when they go ahead and open this thing back up. But my goodness, they didn't even tell us. They didn't tell anybody that this was going on, right? They didn't come out and say. They should just put it right on their website saying, we are not accepting any new applications until we sort through all the applications we have. And rumor has it, they're 4 weeks behind on those applications anyway. So hopefully either Congress will fund this again to let everyone apply who should be able to apply. Staff the Small Business Administration a little bit more to help them out. Do something to get this money in the hands of the people who need it right now, because they need it now. They don't need it in 2 weeks. They don't need it in 4 weeks. They need it yesterday, right? They needed it a couple weeks ago when the lockdown started. That's when they needed it. So hopefully they'll do something about that. I'll keep you guys posted whenever that hits. But there's another thing that I want to talk about, which is the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. This is another program that is starting to get traction. When I say that, I mean it's starting to open up in different states. So if you haven't heard about this program, let me tell it to you in a quick nutshell. Basically, if you're a 1099 worker, if you're in the gig economy, as they call it, if you have an LLC, basically everything that you would qualify for the EIDL, that helps you qualify for this, and that's $600 a week for 39 weeks. Let me say that again. That's $600 a week in unemployment that you can get for up to 39 weeks, and it's back paid to you once you're accepted. Now, in order to get this, there's a couple stipulations, a couple hoops that you have to go through. The first hoop that you have to go through is going out and finding out what your state is doing for that right now, because there's a lot of states that are processing those and paying people, but most of the states are not doing that quite yet. You want to find out if your state is one of them. So far, about a third of the states have actually implemented this, and you can see the states that are in green are the states that have implemented it. The states that are in gray have not implemented this quite yet. And the thing is, if you hear about people getting denied for this, I've heard stories about people in Florida getting denied for this program. That's probably because their program is not actually initiated in the state quite yet. That's probably why they're doing it. They're not coming out and saying that. They're not giving any reason in the states that they're denying it. They're just denying it. However, I would go ahead and apply anyway. And all you have to do is go on to Google and type in Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, right? And your state. So Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program and then Florida. Or just go to your state's unemployment website and start searching around and seeing. A lot of these websites are antiquated. They really suck. I wish they would get with the times, but it's really difficult to find the information on these pages in your state. It's actually a little bit of a chore. So it's probably going to take you a little bit to find it and then go apply for it. But it is worth $600 a week to you. So I would do that for 39 weeks. And that's on top of what a lot of states are actually doing on top of that. So there's a lot of states are actually giving you a decent amount of money. In some states, you can earn up to $877 if you get the unemployment for the state and you qualify for this program. It's all done through the state, but the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program is actually done from the federal government level. So you can still qualify for state income even though you're getting money from the federal government. Not a bad gig. Sometimes it's going from $600, you get $600 from the government, from the feds, and then you might be getting another $160 from your state a week, another $277 from your state a week. It all depends on your state. Another thing to keep in mind is that the states are actually not usually paying out unemployment as long as the federal government is. So the federal government's doing it for 39 weeks, but the state might be for 12 weeks. So for those 12 weeks, you're double dipping. And then you go back to just the federal government paying you. But that's still pretty good. I mean, up to 39 weeks is a pretty good deal in order to get that, as long as that money holds out and we don't have any issues with that. Okay, so I'll keep you guys updated on this. Make sure you go apply for this. It's a free $600 a week that you can get. It's money that's owed to you, right? If you're in a situation where you're a 1099 worker and you're making money on the side with your side hustle or your gig, and they go ahead and you can't do that anymore, or you're hurt because of the COVID-19, because of the shutdowns, well, it's been shut down. It's not your fault, right? You should be compensated for that, in my opinion. One other thing to keep in mind, when you apply for this program, though, what's going to happen is they're going to ask you typically for your income statements to kind of prove your income from 2019. They're going to want to see that stuff, because with most unemployment programs, they can just go to your employer and say, oh, how much money did they make? You can show them W-2s. You kind of can't do that when you're working from home. So you'll have to take that 1099 income that you made. You might have to go get your taxes for 2019. Whatever income you have, you should have got a 1099 from that person or that entity or that company. You'll have to show that, and you have to show that you were at a loss, that you're losing money. You're making less now than you were last year at this time, and that'll typically suffice. But every state is different, so it's very, very gray. So you've got to call your state. You've got to go to your state unemployment site and check it, and let me know if you guys get it or if you got it. Okay, let me know if you're somebody who got this stuff, because I'm seeing that Uber and Lyft drivers are getting it, stuff like that, and it's very encouraging to see that, because obviously they can't work right now, right? Who are they going to drive around? There's no one out. So hopefully you guys are staying safe. Hopefully your family's being safe, and you guys are making it through this okay. And do me a favor, go ahead, if you like this, go ahead and click that like button. Leave me a comment down below. The last video that I posted, some awesome people kind of rose to the top, and we're helping each other in the chat, and that's really cool, because I think right now everyone needs to just come together and help each other. And what I'm going to be doing in the spirit of that is I am going to be releasing a credit repair course on YouTube, right here on YouTube. It's something that I usually would charge for. Most of my training, people have to buy it. I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is just giving it away. So I'm going to give you a full credit repair course, step 1, step 2, step 3, everything you need to bring your credit up. And what I'm hoping is that when you're able to get out of this, when you're able to get out of the house and back to work, you can do so with a better credit score. All right, that's my goal for this. That's my goal for this. And right now is one of the best times to start improving your credit and removing inquires, removing delinquent items, right? Removing bankruptcies off of your credit report. There's so many things that you can clean up on there, and I'm going to walk you through step by step how to do that. And here's the thing, a byproduct of COVID-19 and these shutdowns actually make it the perfect time to go ahead and fix your credit, not just because you have time, but because a lot of the staff that would normally be at these companies, at Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, they're not there. And the laws work in your favor. They only have so much time to respond to your requests. When you say, hey, verify that this thing on my credit report is mine. Verify that for me. If they can't do that in 30 days, they've got to remove it. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that, and they don't have the staff to keep up with it right now. So it's the perfect time. The other perfect time, by the way, Christmas. All right, guys, so I'll see you tomorrow where I'm going to actually start posting about the credit repair process. So if you want that, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel so you can get updates when I put out new videos and help you guys out. I'm going to be doing a lot of business stuff, a lot of marketing things, helping you guys out with that, helping you build that side hustle. If you don't have a side hustle and you're not growing in income, I'm going to help you do that, right, with this channel as well. But first, I want to fix your credit. I want to help you out with that. All right, so give me a like on this video. help someone in the comment. I saw people helping me, everybody in the comment yesterday. I thought it was amazing. I really appreciate you guys. It's like a little mini community. I was really excited to see that happening. I want to put out more content and help you guys, and let me know what kind of videos you want to see next on this stuff. Ask questions, and I'm here for you. All right, guys? Love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.